Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're looking at the Ram HD Lunar Edition. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Carl Malone Ram here in Heber for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. Also include a link to my car buying guide as well. Let's get into it. So powering this is the standard output Cummins. It's a 6.7 liter turbo diesel inline six that goes through a 6-speed. It's the 68 RFE. It produces 370 horsepower and then 850 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So I'm going to go over some cool elements on this truck, but then mostly focus on the Lunar Edition elements. So the hood vent, I think that looks really sharp, and then you can see the special paint color. This is a big part of it. See the venting down the side too. You've got the cab lights here at the top, but yeah, this is the first thing with the special edition is, well, it's painted in a special color. It even happens on the Ram logo. You still get the cool matte finish on the bumper there. It's kind of more of a satin actually, if I do say so myself, but regardless, really cool look with the contrast. You know, people call this color battleship gray, right? That's kind of like a common term for this kind of flat gray. Now this does have an aftermarket tire and wheel setup, 35s, and frankly this truck should just have 35s from the factory. I don't understand why Ram puts such small tires on these from the factory. It only comes with barely 33s, whereas yeah, these 35s look a whole lot better with the overall setup. And then the Rebel package does have Bilstein shocks. You get this cool two-tone paint job with it too, so it's black on the bottom. And look at this from the side profile. Looks pretty cool. We got a little bit of negative offset here with the tire and wheel setup, so you can see that it pokes out. Not an insane amount, just a little bit, just enough to make it look more aggressive. And yeah, that's cool. The whole fifth wheel set up there in the bed. But yeah, the biggest thing on the exterior is the paint. That's why we're doing kind of a quicker walk around rather than going over all the features. But the interior does have a cool addition to it. So notice the door handle's blacked out, which is nice. You got blue stitching here, and then it comes with the limited interior, so you got the nicer leather seats. But you got all the blue stitching there, and then if I pop up front, notice also power running boards, which is nice. Yeah, more of that blue stitching throughout. I think I actually really like it on the seats and everything. See, it's on the dash too. I'm gonna quickly pop in. Yeah, look at that, it's nice. Start her up. Full digital gauge cluster with this. This also comes with the 360 camera system as well. So it's got that big infotainment system, heated and ventilated seats. You can see the trailer brake controls, diesel exhaust brake and all of that. But yeah, this is basically normal Rebel stuff. The Rebel also comes with a rear locking differential, and it's got hill descent control. Got the cool Rebel decal here in the center. And then you can see on the center console, or not center console, glove box as well. But anyways, let's look at the pricing on this. So you can see just Ram Rebel, this window sticker is kind of rolled up. This package is not that expensive, if I remember right. So Lunar Edition, it's $15.95 for the package. But anyways, after all options, $90,510 total MSRP in this one. And well, let's take it out and see how it drives with the aftermarket tires and wheels. Well, Lunar Edition. By the way, it's not going to have any different visibility compared to a regular Ram, for those of you that are wondering. But let us set off. I'm excited for the 25 HDs. Still haven't officially announced anything, at least that I've seen. But it'll be interesting to see the changes that happen, because they did a big overhaul of the 1500, so they're surely going to do something with the HDs. I mean, this is the same thing they did with the 2019 model year truck, right? Redid the 1500s, released that right off the bat, and then a little bit later did the HD. This ride's really nice. I was expecting it to be harsher. It's an HD truck, and you know, it's got slightly bigger wheels. These are 20s if I remember right. No, it actually rides really well. It's comfy. pretty knobby tires too, but seems like they handle. We'll actually go we'll go this way. It's debating. Yeah, the torque's great. And it's not too big to where, with the offset or anything, to where it's uncomfortable to drive. It's still pretty easy to thread the needle and everything with this, which I would say is a big plus. Gonna give this truck a little bit of space. You know, the standard output Cummins ain't bad. It's not like a burnout machine like with the new Ford Super Duties, but it's still got plenty of power. And the truck is just smooth. I like the ride. I think they've done a good job with the tuning. So, Lunar Edition. I think that Ram did a good job with this. And the thing that I really appreciate personally is the fact that they didn't do the crazy fully loaded thing where they'll do like a special edition and it'll be like $10,000 for the special edition because it makes the truck fully loaded. This, it looks, at least on the surface, it appears that you can get just the, that's a cool looking house. Look at that thing. Wow. You can get, anyways, you can get just the Lunar Edition. So if you want the cool color and everything, but I mean, most dealers are probably going to order a fully loaded one, I'm assuming. That's at least my assumption there. But overall, the new Rebel package, it's cool. The only thing that I would change, like I said, is what Ram needs to do is just offer this with, so the smallest wheel they can go is probably an 18-inch wheel. Excuse me. So do 18-inch wheels and 35s from the factory. That and then get rid of the air dam. It's silly. I mean, I understand, you know, the economy side of things with the air dams, but still, I would just say get rid of the air dam, 35s, 18-inch wheels, and then that would make the Rebel package from the factory really appealing to a lot more people. And I understand that you can just do that yourself, right? You can just swap things out. But, you know, if you're already spending $90,000 on a truck, you know, people want it the way that they want it, I would say. So, yeah, cool setup. And this is actually nice. I think this is different. Feels, I mean, this is leather here, you can tell. But yeah, some of this trim feels a little bit different. But let me know what you guys think about this edition. Let me think about the blue stitching. I hope that they bring out more vehicles with this kind of cool blue stitching, because I think it looks really good with the interior. So, and also, what do you guys think the 25 is going to look like? Do we finally get a new engine? What's going to happen there? That's all.